Brad, can you just talk about how much better Jared Sullinger has gotten than this time a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gotten better. He's worked hard to improve his skill. He's worked hard to, you know, do a lot of things, especially on the defensive end of the floor, that he's just improved from a technique standpoint. He still can get better, and you know, you don't want this necessarily to be the highlight of your year. So I think that, you know, hopefully he will continue to improve at a good rate. But he really has done a lot of good things. You know, no matter what his minutes were throughout the preseason, he's been pretty consistently as far as producing.
Where would you like to see him improve?
Well, I just think he's got to continue to improve his ability to guard multiple positions. And then offensively, you know, I think you have to tone your game up, you know, as far as being able to score on the interior off drives and post, and then also just continuing to knock the shot down with regularity. You know, he's done it all the way through the preseason. Just hope it continues.
Coach, Marcus Smart tonight, it seemed that defensively, shot selection, shot making, it seemed he had a really all-around solid game for you guys.
Yeah, I would argue maybe one shot right in front of our bench, right in front of me. But the other ones were really good, and he's, you know what, part of that is, and I kind of like it because he's always aggressive, and so you can live with a bad shot here or there. He was good. He was good. You know, that being said, you know, they have really good players out there. They're all NBA guys. You know, they'll be playing different guys in a week from now, and so you know, you'll see a much different game, I'm sure, next Wednesday. But I think I thought he did a good job in the first half. I thought our guys played pretty well in their, whether it was limited minutes or extended minutes.
Could you speak, Brad, just to the growth that he's had in terms of decision making with regards to which shots it takes, when to get his teammates involved, those type of things? Yeah.
I don't know that we've spent a ton of time with him on that exact thing. I mean, we talk about it every day, but it's not like it's been our focus as far as we want him to learn what we're doing first and foremost. But that is something that certainly that, you know, you have all this film to work with now. You know, you're able to sit down after each game and evaluate what you can do better. The thing that I'd err on the side of is talking less about shot selection and talking more about running offense and understanding that you're out there directing, because the last thing you need somebody to do is be unconfident. And, you know, I want our guys to be confident when they raise up and shoot, not second guessing whether it's a good or bad shot.
All right, you talk about James Young stepped right in and seemed to get right in the flow.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good. They ran some actions at him often in the third and fourth quarter that you know, they were definitely welcoming to the NBA on some of those screens and curls and different actions, and he did a pretty good job at times, and there are other times where he can improve. All in all, I'd say it was a positive game for him, and you know, he's only played in 2 games, but I think both of them were positive.
Hi, Coach. Before the game, a couple of guys were talking about the way the team has improved the ball movement. Did you see that tonight? And just maybe talk about the way the chemistry of the team is. When we
were good, we moved it, and when we weren't, we probably pounded it a little bit too much. We just got to keep, you know, harping on that. You know, we're not an isolation team, and you know, I think our guys have really embraced that early on in this season. I just think we have to continue to you know, make it a priority to emphasize.
Hey, Coach. I'm a reporter from China.
Great.
And Chinese fans really want to know how much workout and practice is Rondo able to attending, and what's the chance of him playing in the first game?
So there's a chance that he would play in the first game. I don't know that I'm willing to sit up here and put percentages on it. As these guys that cover us on a daily basis will tell you, I've been wrong on every one of my projections thus far. So I guess I flunked medical school. he has increased his practice load. He's done some drills with contact. He's done some things, and when he has, he's worn a pretty big pad on his hand. So, you know, from everything I can tell, that he will continue to increase that, and you know, we'll find out when that, you know, how often or how much longer he has to wear the pad, or if it can be a little smaller, and how that goes. We're going to go fairly light tomorrow, harder on Friday. I think we'll know more on, you know, after practice Friday.